Toastmasters community overall?
It's my pleasure, and I'm very happy to be here and really excited for the meeting.
Okay. Good, great. Toastmaster Meetu, can you try and reach out to Toastmaster Satish, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's joining.
Just join.
He's just joined.
Good morning, everyone.
In the meanwhile, I would like to do my audio and video check. Can I be spotlighted, please, for a while so that I can? Okay. Is this okay?
Yes,
You can see my hand movements.
absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Priya, so this will be a welcome to the joint meeting of enunciators and Mumbai Toastmasters, isn't it?
Mumbai speakers.
Mumbai Speakers Club. Yeah, okay.
Correct. Perfect. Everything else remains the same. Okay, so it is 11. We can quickly have a check of role players. I just need to rename myself. I'll do that. So, TMOD present. Table topic master. Do we have Viresh?
Yes.
Satish? Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
hi.
Do we have Viresh with us here?
He was here.
Yes.
Oh, he's
here.
Okay. All right. Wait, let me very quickly take the roll call.
Meetu, I think you can use prefix with your name.
I also need to do that, yeah. Okay. We have
Margaret.
Devang is here, Sanjeev.
Yes.
I think all the role.
I'm
Deepak
not able
Shetty.
to click on the option.
Deepak Shetty. Deepak, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Deepak is here too. Good. We are good to go. Then we can start the meeting now with Meetu spotlighted. Tari.
So I'm starting the meeting now. Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this meeting number 15 of the first ever joint meeting of enunciators, Toastmasters, and Mumbai Speakers Club. I'm Meetu Mohanty, Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. As the Sergeant at Arms, it is my duty and privilege to set the tone of the meeting by stating the general expectations from everyone present and to maintain the decorum of the meeting as per the Toastmasters International Guidelines. I would like to begin by stating the mission of Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To make this meeting experience seamless for all, I would like to give a few instructions that we need to follow in the online meeting environment. I request all the speakers and role bearers to prefix their role to their name so that it is easy to identify them. All speakers are requested to do a quick audio, and video check before they start their speech. Request the speakers to also confirm that they can see the timer cards before starting their speech. Do not click on the share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. Please keep yourself on mute until you are required to speak. Kindly keep your camera switched on so that our speakers can enjoy their virtual stage experience, and switched off when you're moving around so as not to distract our speakers. Please do not post anything on the chat box for all participants in the middle of a speech unless the speaker has asked for the audience responses. Use reaction buttons as much as you want to convey your appreciation or applause. At Toastmasters, please note that we refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. Please turn off your cell phones or set them on silent mode while you're speaking. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservations, please let us know. It is now my privilege and pleasure to welcome the presiding officer of the day, TM Tariq Sheth. Tariq Sheth is the president of Mumbai Speakers Toastmasters Club. He is an avid reader and likes to trek. He is also a bike rider. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Over to you, Toastmaster Tariq.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitu. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing good and you are past the Diwali festival fatigue. I welcome you all for the 173rd meeting of Chatterati Toastmasters Club, and I think 16th meeting for Enunciators Toastmaster Club. So this is going to be the joint meeting, and I welcome you all. I think we don't have any guests in this meeting. Do we have any guests? Toastmaster of the day, do we have any guests in the meeting?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So we'll proceed with the meeting, and I'll hand it over to Toastmaster of the day, Tejal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tariq. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Sorry, we don't have a guest. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all.
Toastmaster Aman is our guest, actually. Aman Jindal. He's a guest with Enunciators.
Yeah, but he's already in a Toastmaster journey, right?
Well, he is joining us back, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll ask him to introduce himself, right? So let's call upon on stage Toastmaster Aman for introducing himself.
Hello. Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Am I visible? Sorry, yeah. Am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Please
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes, very much.
I've been part of Toastmasters from 5 years. I've been part of Chandigarh Toastmasters Club mostly. So born and brought up in Chandigarh. Recently, I migrated to Mumbai and I'm working at Deutsche Bank. So was looking for a new club and connecting with new people. So I joined this meeting.
Thank you, Aman, and warm welcome to you for this joint meeting.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll start with the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Tejal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq, and welcome to the guest, Aman. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Mumbai Speakers and Enunciators Toastmasters Club. As a Toastmaster of the day, I'm excited to announce the theme of the day. But before that, I request all the participants to change the background, which has already been shared, your virtual background, which is already shared in the group and in the chat box, and also prefix your role or along with the name. Right. So the theme of the day today is Children's Day, a journey through childhood. The reason for me to choose this theme is because in India, we celebrate Children's Day on 14 November. And It is a celebration of youth, curiosity, and boundless potential that every child represents. It's a reminder of the joys of childhood, the importance of nurturing young minds, and the lessons that children teach us about creativity, resilience, and embracing the world with open hearts and minds. Today, let's carry this spirit into our meeting and let's remember the power of curiosity, the freedom to make mistakes, and the joy of learning, whether we are delivering a speech or giving the feedback. Let's approach it with the same excitement and openness that a child or children will bring to everything that they do. So let's get started with a child enthusiasm and spirit of discovery. Right. So it's time for an activity. As children, we often engage in activities without knowing or worrying about the outcomes or the repercussions. Looking back, we may feel happy or gratitude for some of the actions, while others may bring some sense of regret. So today, I'd like each one of you to take a moment to journey back to those childhood days. Think of one activity that you enjoyed doing back then. So something that brought joy to you and that you had loved to do it if given a chance today. And then reflect on an action you might regret, something you would do differently if you had an opportunity. Right? So I request whoever would like to speak, I would request you to unmute yourself and or raise your hand so I can announce your name. And let's share the memories and see what lessons we can uncover from our younger selves. Yeah, so who would like to go first? Okay, let me announce the name if there are no participants. Okay.
I'll go. Can you just repeat
Okay.
the question or the activity once?
Yes, sure. Okay, so one act during your childhood, okay, which you enjoyed doing back then. Okay, something that brought joy to you or your family, and you would still love to do if given a chance. And the second would be anything, any action that you might regret you did during your childhood, and how would you like to do it differently if you had an opportunity?
I think I'll need a minute to think about it. So if anyone else wants to chip in, they can.
Can I?
So yeah, meanwhile we have listener Satish Sarathi. Yeah, please go
Yeah.
ahead.
So the answer of part one, I thoroughly enjoyed singing songs. Rather enjoyed being my bathroom singer, full flash manner. So that's part one. Part two, I regret doing, wasted a lot of time on unwanted things. So that's all. I kept it short and sweet so others also can speak and there
Yes,
can be a better participation.
yes, absolutely, Toastmaster Satish. So we have one more singer in the group. Welcome. Yeah. Next, Aditya, you're ready with your answer?
Yes.
Would you be wanting to go next?
So, yeah. So I think the first one was I was a very, what do you call, obedient child when I was a kid. So I think that's something my parents liked. Not sure now they do, since we grow up in our teens. And the second one would be, I think I hated going to school. So even I just used the school bus to come back home. Every day my father or my uncle had to just leave me to school and I was always late. And my mom, my aunt, everyone used to be very fed up of it. So those are my two short stories.
Wow. So you continue to be an obedient child. Superb. Who would like to go next? or then I may pick up the next person. Okay, we have Toastmaster Mitesh next. Please go ahead.
Hi, Toastmaster Tejal. Okay, so if I have to speak something from my childhood, then I would like to share. Okay, if as we are talking about what we like to do, what we had like to do in our childhood, and what we hated the most. Is it the
Correct.
if
Regretted
I'm
the most.
regretted the most. Okay, so okay, what I like to do in the childhood is that I always waited for summer vacations in my school time. So that was one thing, because we used to, during the primary section of the school, we used to have schools in the morning, so I've always loved to sleep until till 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. So during summer vacations, I love to sleep till late, and late in the until the afternoon and something like that. And I regretted the most, I think I don't regretted anything. I loved everything about my childhood. So that's it, or from my childhood. So yeah, I've always loved summer vacations, and I wish I could have every time, even now today, because now it's different. So yeah, so if I could get back to my summer vacation, it would be great.
Wow, I think now it's different for most of us, and I'm sure most of us will be looking forward to a long and extended vacation if given a chance. True, true. Yeah. Next we have Toastmaster Meetu. Let's hear from her.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. What I miss about my childhood days is cycling with my friends on the banks of the river Yamuna. Where I stayed, there was a river, so I miss those days. I was always an early riser, so I could do that. And what I regret most is learning music from the masters, because I come from a family of music people, and I did not take them seriously at that time. And I wish I would have learned seriously from the masters. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meetu. Next we have Toastmaster Sanjeev. Yes, let's hear from him.
So I am visible and audible.
Yes, please.
So, see, when we are happy, when we remain in the present, in the childhood for the day, when we all living in the present only, when we fight with the friends in the previous day, in the morning again call for discussion, call for play. The child for the day when I always missing, when I was living in the present. That is for remembering for the childhood.
All right. Very nice. Who would like to go next? Friends, let's share these stories and see what lessons we can uncover from our younger selves. Who knows? Maybe in visiting these memories, we'll gain new perspective or chance to laugh at our past adventures. Or, who would like to begin? I mean, who would like to go next on these? Can I request Toastmaster Prerak to share his experience there?
Yeah, Tejal, definitely. Good morning, everyone. I hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, very much.
So actually it's a very nice question because because very often we don't really go back and think about what we used to like the most. Now reflecting back on my past memories, I feel that the thing that I miss the most or thing that I love the most about childhood was that I had a very good routine back then. So we used to go to school, we used to come back, we used to sleep in the afternoon, and then I remember whenever the clock used to tick to 4, I was very excited to go out and play. I used to go to my mom for for permission, and then we used to go out to play. So that is something that I love the most, and something that I regret. I honestly don't have much regret, but something that I would want to change slightly would be that I was a very notorious kid. Unlike Aditya, I was very notorious. So, and I used to like cars a lot. So I used to, I used to demand a lot of cars from my parents. So that may be something that I might want to change. Yeah.
Wow, superb. being naughty is also a good memory to have, right? All of
Yeah,
us feel
exactly. That's why I said that I don't really have much regret.
true. Feeling nostalgic, right? Yeah. So, friends, with that, let's move to the next section. For the benefits of the guest, I would like to explain the structure of the meeting. The meeting will be divided into 3 rounds: prepared speeches, table topics, and general evaluation. The first is prepared speech round. And today we have 2 prepared speeches where members will be delivering speeches based on the projects and the paths that they have chosen. The second part of the session would be the table topic round, where the members can practice thinking and speaking on their feet. This round is also known as the impromptu speech section. Guests would be welcome to participate in this round here. And the third and the final part is the evaluation round, in which all the prepared speeches as well as the other aspects of the session will be evaluated by the general evaluator and the other team members. As a Toastmaster of the day, it is also my duty to introduce the role bearer who will assist me in running today's session. Without them, the Toastmaster meeting is incomplete. The tag teams, which consist of the timer, our counter, and the grammarian. But before I invite them, all the tag team members, when they come to introduce themselves, would also need to attempt to this question that we have raised as an activity. One thing that you like or enjoyed during your childhood and one thing that you regretted doing. So I would like to call upon first tag team member, the timer. Can I request Toastmaster Devang to introduce yourself? But first, begin with attempting to these activity. Yes, over to you, Toastmaster Devang.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. I hope I'm audible. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Sorry.
Thank you. As the timer of the day, so I'll explain the guidelines for as the timer. And yeah. Oh, the time. I guess the time is for the timer to explain his roles. Fellow Toastmaster and dear guests, good morning. I'm Devang Mohanty as the timer for today. And I'll record the time duration for every speech. Every speaker is given a specific time limit. So I'll be using these color cards to signal the speaker. In the case of project speakers, when the speaker reaches the minimum time allotted, I'll show the green card. Like this. Next, when they reach the midpoint of their speech, I'll show the yellow card. And at the end of their speech, I'll show the red card. Like this. After the end of the speech, every speaker will be given 30 seconds grace period to wrap up. And at the end of every session, I'll report the time taken by every speaker. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Devang, you're supposed to address to the activity.
Oh yeah.
So one activity that you enjoyed and one you regretted doing your childhood.
Okay. The activity that I enjoyed, I must say that as children, we didn't have a lot of pressure about the future, So as a kid, my only thought was how I would come back from school, switch on the TV, and I just watch Ben 10. That's it. I shouldn't miss the timeline. That's the only thing I miss about it right now. The tension-free environment, no stress, nothing as a child. And the thing that I regret the most would be that back then I was a wild horse. Nobody in my house can control me. I was the naughtiest of the naughtiest. For people who know what I'm talking about, and that is the only thing I regret. Like I could have been a little less naughty, and that would have been a lot of pressure off of the family members. So yeah, that's the only thing I regret.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Devang.
Thank you.
To track the good and not so good usage of the grammar, we have the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Viresh. I would request Toastmaster Viresh to also help us with word and idiom of the day. So over to you, Toastmaster Viresh. But to begin with, first, you have to say one activity that you enjoyed doing and one that you regretted during your childhood. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. So I think I enjoyed playing cricket a lot with my friends, and we won't even imagine like the 10th final board exams where everyone used to study, and we used to get 6 holidays for the last exam, and we played cricket 5 days, so every day on the ground with my friends, and all of us were playing. So I think those are the good memories, because now in recent times we don't meet much and the times have changed, responsibilities has came up. So I think that's the best memory to have. And the most regret I could have been, say, like I could have joined cricket coaching and I would have played more. So that would be most regret. But back then I wasn't thinking much on what will be the regret and enjoyable moment. I was just being at the moment. Yeah. So that was the part of my childhood. And now coming to the Toastmaster as a grammarian. So today, everyone, like, the word of the day for today is tenacious. So which means persistence and determined and not easily discouraged. So basically, the idea behind using this word is we use persistence word a lot, but we never, increase our vocabulary in terms of what words we choose, So that's the thought behind it, to, to use the better words as well. So that's there. Secondly, an example would be, her tenacious approach and, helped her achieve her goals. That's a good example. So even if you have done something in your childhood, you can use this word, and that's an idea. Then idiom of the day is like, since we had a childhood theme today, Children's Day theme. So I choose the idiom as well in that direction, like a kid in a candy store, meaning overwhelmed by excitement or joy. So I'm hoping that idiom of the day and word of the day to lot more used. So all the best, everyone, and yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Videsh. For the benefit of everyone, can I request you to please post the word of the day and idiom of the day in the chat box so that people can go through it and they can use it. I would request all the participants here to use word and idiom of the day during the time they speak. Okay. As our tenacious factors, let's welcome the next tag rule player. To keep the track of R's and ums during the meeting, we have our counter of the day, Toastmaster Margaret. Can I request Toastmaster Margaret to come and introduce herself, please?
Just a second, Toastmaster Tejal. Can I add something? I just forgot to add a few things as a grammarian.
Please. Yeah.
So basically, whenever the word of the day and idiom is used, do give a thumbs up, and everyone do react. Since we have an online meeting, do react on the Zoom as well. Like you can use react and do a thumbs up, like how I did. So similarly, whenever the word is used, I encourage everyone to support the speaker. Yeah, over to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Videsh. Yeah. Can we have Toastmaster Margaret? Our counter, please.
Good morning to you all, and thank you to Ms. Toastmaster of the Day, Tejal, and fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. My role as the counter is to record unnecessary sounds used by the speakers and role bearers. They include the crutch sounds filler words, but, like, so, okay, filler phrases, and so, etc. Extremely long pauses also. The crutch words or filler sounds obstruct the smooth flow of speech, can be annoying to the listeners, at the same time decreasing the value of the speech. Therefore, the counter notes these words and phrases in order to help the speaker become aware of them and minimize the use of these words and phrases in future. I'll present the counter report when called upon by the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Margaret, for playing us the guideline of an counter. But we would like to know your experience that you enjoyed as a child and one thing that you regretted doing.
Well, I don't have too much of enjoyable things during my childhood because mine was an Orthodox family and we were not allowed to mingle with neighbors or children and go and play out like that. And we were confined to our homes and our own people. So I find it very difficult to express myself like playing and so many other things. And I regret even now to have such limited and confined childhood. That is, I loved playing a lot, but I regret not having such experiences in my childhood.
No worries. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Margaret, for sharing your experience. All right. So with that, let's move on to the first section of the Toastmaster meeting, which is a very tenacious practice, which we called as a prepared speeches. Today, we have two speeches. The first speech is by Toastmaster Sanjeev, who's appearing for his L1 P2 speech. And before I call upon Toastmaster Satish, I would like to call upon his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Meetu, to share the objective of the speech. Yeah, Toastmaster Meetu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. My target speaker is Dr. Sanjeev, and the purpose of the project is to learn to review the basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic with a tenacious approach. Wishing Toastmaster Sanjeev all the best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meetu. I'd like to call upon Dr. Sanjeev. The speech title is Who Will Cry When You Die? Toastmaster Sanjeev, who will cry when you die? Who will cry when you die? Toastmaster Sanjeev. Yes, all the best.
So I believe I am audible and visible.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so somehow I'm sorry, I can't change the background while speaking, but in the other system it is there. So apply for that. बाबू मोसाई, लाइफ जीवन लंबी नहीं, क्वालिटी चाहिए, जिसको लोग याद करें, चाहे हम रहें या न रहें. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmaster of the day, Tejal. Have you ever thought who will cry when you will die? Robin Sharma has asked in his book to his reader or world. I will tell you a story about scientist Arthur Nobel, whose life had changed when he had realized reflection and perception of the public. My question to you, to forum, do you know Arthur Nobel? And famous for what? Question to all.
Do we need to respond, Toastmaster Sanjeev?
Yes, I want the response from the public.
Okay, thank you so much. Alfred Nobel is known for his Nobel Awards. Of course, it is in the memory to give respect to him. He was the gentleman who discovered dynamite, and then in the later phase of his life, he realized that what a big mistake he has committed. And that particular reflection changed his entire life. And he took altogether a different step in his life. And today, we remember him as a person who gave so much to the society. So that's a big shift. Thank you so much. Back to you.
So I believe that among 20 or 25 people, only few people know about the discovery of dynamite by the Alfred Nobel. Yes. So Alfred Nobel was Swedish scientist, and his family business was manufacturing gunpowder and explosives, and also experimenting on them. He had got an interest in the explosive as a legacy from his family. His interest was deeply submerged in her. Therefore, he had studied explosive chemistry in Paris, in US, and also sometime in UK. After study, he had joined research work with his father, and the subject was nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin is an explosive which is sensitive to the heat and shock. A tragic explosion occurred at nitroglycerin factory where he was experimenting on nitroglycerin. The explosion resulted death of the several workers, including one of his brother. This influenced his perspective on his work. He recognized the need of handling of explosive and need a safer explosive material. He had done the experiment and discovered the dynamite. Dynamite is a safe explosive. And because of safe, the market has potentials of the dynamite. It is for the constructions, mining, and demolition of the old buildings. The demand of dynamite has increased manifold. Alfred Nobel started making the money in the ratio as demand increased. What? Dynamite is only for the betterment of society? Yes, it was so. But it also is for destruction. The dynamite used in the World War I because of the effectiveness and strategic demolitions. What Alfred never thought for it. Instead, he was busy in making money. One fine day, he picked the newspaper and shocked to read premature obituary. The obituary published in a French newspaper, Lee Martin. The obituary was written for his brother, but newspaper mistakenly believed that Alfred Nobel had died, and page mentioned merchant of death is died, which was associated with him because of invention of explosive dynamite. The phrase dynamite and synonymous of merchant of death encapsulated negative view of his contribution to the society. The obituary prompted him to reflect on how he will remember after his death. He wanted to shift narrative away from destruction towards a legacy of positive impact. This led him to make significant change in life. He wanted the society to remember him not only for a scientist who worked for explosive, but for something else. Oh, so he had made the bill. In the bill, he had written that after his death, all the money which earned or made will go to the trust. And trust will give the money or recognized by this money for who do the betterment for society. And that is a creation of Nobel Prize. The prize have since most prestigious award globally and influencing a field like the physics, chemistry, medicine, literature. Now we can understand how the response of the merchant of death level demonstrate person reflections and public perceptions can shape the individual legacy. I believe everyone in forum know about the Nobel Prize, but only few know about that Nobel was also a scientist who discovered the explosive dynamite. So this is all about Alfred Nobel, whose perceptions changed because of the one incident happened in his life. Thank you, and over to the Toastmaster, Tejal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanjeev. That was truly an outstanding speech. And we look forward to hearing many more inspiring speeches from you in future. Hope we have more combined meetings with both the clubs. All right. So with that, let's move on to the second prepared speech for the day. The second prepared speech will be delivered by Toastmaster Priya, and she's attempting her L2 P3 speech. But before her speech, I request her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Deepak, to share the objective of the speech. So over to you, Toastmaster Deepak.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. I hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Today, my speaker, Toastmaster Priya Rathod, is attempting her level 2 project 3 speech. The purpose of this speech is to share some aspect of her previous experience as a protégé. The title of the speech is The Ripple Effect of Inspiring Change. Timer, please note the timing of a speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish her all the best, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. So all the best, Toastmaster Priya. The ripple effect of inspiring change. The ripple effect of inspiring change, Toastmaster Priya. Over to you.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, please.
Okay. Ta, tei, tarikitatu, tei, ta, tarikitatu. Oh no, I'm not getting it right. I think I'm good for nothing. I just can't do it right. I can't do my steps right. I think I'm just going to withdraw from the competition. No, my child. The only thing you need to do is get on with the beats. You are unbeatable. You can win any competition you want. You step into any competition, any contest. You are most definite winner. Said who? Said Shri Lata Padam, who was a Bharatnatyam teacher of none other than Miss World winner Aishwarya Rai. Aishwarya Rai was not just Miss India, was not just Miss World, but she has won each and every pageant in her life, each and every competition, be it dance competition, swimming, writing, speaking. There she was. But you would say, how did she win so many other contests when Shri Lata Padam was just her dance teacher? Well, she was beyond her dance teacher. She was her mentor. That's exactly what I would like to tell each one of you. Mentor is somebody whom we are going to discuss in this meeting, in this speech. But before that, I'd like to tell you about what a mentor is and what a mentor is not. A mentor is not somebody who comes in your life for a very short time to give you only special focused skills like a coach does. A coach will come with a specialized focus. The relationship is more formal. There is lesser discussion over other aspects and avenues, whereas a mentor is a leader for other aspects in life. Lata Padam was not just a Bharatnatyam teacher, but someone who taught her resilience, confidence, never give up, and lot of other skills, just like Ramakant Acharekar, who was a coach and a mentor for Sachin Tendulkar. These people who come into our lives create ripples and impact to build future leaders because they see future leaders in us. There are many ways on how we can empower ourselves and we can skill ourselves up. One is we get into a classroom, read books, download stuff, subscribe to WhatsApp University, Instagram, and others. But that is just at the cutaneous level where you will be able to get yourself knowledge which does not even embody you completely. So you are able to only understand surface level knowledge, but not its application. But a mentor is someone who holds your hand, goes the way, shows the way, and ensures that you stay that way. A mentor is someone who has a special bond with people which is beyond just the skill that they came into your life for. A mentor is somebody who will come and change our lives for better because they are able to see in us what we have not been able to see. Same that happened with Aishwarya Rai. She would have given up on a lot of other skills and competitions if Sri Lata Padam was not part of her life. Sachin Tendulkar also has had lots of failures on the field when he was in cricket. But his coach held his hand and taught him discipline first. He said, no matter what, you need to be on the field even when the match is over. And that's one reason why after winning the match and winning the man of the match and man of the series, Sachin Tendulkar was always found in net practice the very next day. This attribute contributed in his life by his coach and his mentor, Ramakant Achrekar. It is not necessary that the person who mentors you is good in his skill, the one that he gives you. You might say, okay, if Sri Lata Padam was very good, why she did not win herself her Miss India and Miss World competition? No, that's not necessary. Because then they become like a critic also. And a critic, as we all know, is a legless man who teaches us running. And that's what they did. Similarly, I would say that I have been quite lucky here to have some people as mentors in my life. And needless to say, everybody would know that your mother is always your first mentor because she doesn't come into your life to teach you skills for a specific purpose, but handhold you for an entire life. Well, I have learned some amount of humility from my mother, and there is so much more that I need to learn from her. I would say that if I become even 5% of her, the purpose of my life will be accomplished. But there's still a long way to go. I still have her guiding me in every phase of my life, but then there have been some more leaders who have come to give me some ripple effects of leadership journey and have taught me on how I could be a good leader. And that is when I would say that I had somebody, Susie teacher, I can never forget her. She's someone who always encouraged me to go ahead in sports, especially in school. And you might think that Susie teacher is a sports person herself. No, she was my English teacher. And she taught me never give up and go get those baskets in your basketball game. She taught me discipline and she also taught me the never give up attitude. But one person that I can really think of who helped me in my transition in my career is Vikrant sir. Vikrant sir, at that point in time, always held my hand, especially in very difficult situations, especially in the corporate, as you know. Sometimes when corporate culture kicks in and you have politics, but you really need that one person like your safety net to fall back on, he was mine. And because of him, I stayed on. Otherwise, I wanted to leave my organization so many times. Before I was about to give my resignation letter, he said that your resignation letter has to pass through me. He was in the same organization. And he empowered me, ensured that I have skills necessary even to take on with my life when I'm no longer working in the organization. He continues to guide me even today. These are people who I would say are miracle people who come into our lives, shape it forever, and ensure that we have the best of our capabilities. Because they are not looking at the present. they live for the future when it comes to this. So who is your mentor? Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wow. Toastmaster Priya has delivered such an excellent speech. And I'm sure if all of us, in our approach, if we are tenacious, all of us will be able to create the triple effect and achieve the goal defined in our life. Listening to both these speeches was truly the moment like a kid in a candy store. So before we move on to the next session of today's meeting, let's do a small quiz. The quiz to honor the legacy of a person in whose memory we celebrate the Children's Day. Okay. So I'm going to ask the question, and whoever knows the answer can just unmute themselves and answer. Right. My first question: in which year was the first Children's Day celebrated? In which year did we celebrate the first Children's Day? Yes, Toastmaster Satish.
I'm guessing 1964.
No. First Children's Day was celebrated in the year 1857. Okay, and it was started by Dr. Charles Leonard Chelsea in US. Even though the Children's Day is celebrated globally by most of the countries in the world on June 1st, Universal Children's Day takes place annually on 20th of November. Yeah. My next question is, why do we celebrate Children's Day in India on 14th November?
On the remembrance of
Because it's
Jawaharlal
Jawaharlal
Nehru.
Nehru's birthday.
Okay, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Yeah, it's a former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday.
Yes, on the birthday of our first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, okay, who was known to have been fond of children. Okay. On this day, many educational and motivational programs for children are held all over India. And some schools in India give leaves to their students on Children's Day, while the private schools organize fair and other programs for the students. Right. The next question, in which year did Jawaharlal Nehru was born? Quick. No Googling, please. Okay, it was 1889. Okay, we've been celebrating Children's Day for so many years now, decades, right? So what is the significance of Children's Day in India? Yes, who would know this? Okay. So it was to raise the awareness about children's rights, education, and welfare. So we see that a lot of us need to go back, check what Children's Day and its significance are. Okay. Next question. What is Jawaharlal Nehru's popular nickname in the context of Children's Day? Come on. This
Chacha Nehru. Chacha Nehru.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's right.
It was known as Uncle Nehru, Chacha Nehru. Correct. Okay. Children's Day is also known as what in Hindi?
Bal Divas.
Bal Divas.
Absolutely. Yes. Which was the favorite flower of Nehru, which he always wore on his coat?
Red
Rose.
Rose.
Yes.
Red rose.
True. Who swore in Nehru as first Prime Minister? Come on.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad.
No.
Lord Mountbatten.
Absolutely. Yes. Toastmaster Tariq. When did Jawaharlal Nehru pass away?
1964.
Absolutely. May 27, 1964. Okay. Just a little bit trivia. So this question is for the trivia. In which year 14 November was officially declared as Children's Day in India?
1964.
No.
1954.
Officially, it was declared in 1957. So while Nehru's birthday is publicly celebrated all over India since 1940, but it was only in 1954 when the day was first celebrated as Children's Day. And in 1957, 14 November, it was officially declared as Children's Day in India by special government edict. Right. So with that, let's move on to the next section. That is table topic section. To lead this exciting part of our meeting, I'd like to invite our ever enthusiastic and passionate Toastmaster Mitesh. So over to you, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Mitesh, and I will be your table topic master for today's meeting. So, as we have seen some amazing prepared speeches in today's meeting, in real life, we do not have the privilege to be prepared every time. For example, you might be asked to say a few words in a family function, or you might have to give an opinion on something in an office meeting. These scenarios can make you uncomfortable, and therefore a table topic session can help you to think on the feet and develop your impromptu speaking skills. And as today we are celebrating the theme of Children's Day, the questions will be related to the same. So let's start with our table topic session. Okay, so whoever wants to participate, they have to raise their hand, and accordingly I will call for the table topic. Okay, so who would like to come first? Okay, so okay, Toastmaster Satish. Okay, so you have to select a number between 1 to 10, and accordingly I will give you a question.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Toastmaster Satish, if you could pass down one childhood lesson to future generations, what would it be? If you could pass down one childhood lesson to future generations, what would it would be? Toastmaster Satish.
What a wonderful question. When we have a theme, a journey through childhood. And for me, the answer is very obvious. And that is, I would like to pass down set of habits to children which will make them not only a great person, but a great citizen of the country. So when I say habits, different kinds of habit or sets of habits would come to every individual's mind. However, in my mind, I'm sure of those habits which I am gonna recommend over here. So, habit number 1, that is being on time. And why I am saying that being on time as a habit number 1? Because when someone makes a habit of being on time, he is he is actually displaying a trait of being disciplined. Now, for being disciplined, one does not need to be having extra talent. For many other things, a talent is required, but for being on time, no talent is required. All it requires is a, an effort and a mindset to be present. So, this is habit number 1. Habit number 2, being a reader, because I truly believe in the power of reading, and I believe that the reading explores multiple opportunities and avenues and shows a different picture of the world, and perspective is widened so much. So this is my second lesson. And the third lesson is being observant, because a lot of learning comes through the power of observation. And the fourth recommendation I would give is for being persistent, because why many of us are not able to produce the similar result is because of lack of consistency. So with this four recommendations, I would like to close my speech. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish, for such an insightful response. And I definitely I can agree with you on the habits that you shared. like time management or reading or everything, I definitely follow some of them, and I would definitely follow other as well. And it is definitely for today's generation who are actually more involved in social media and everything. For them, of course, this will be very useful. Okay, so moving to Toastmaster Prerak. Okay, well, select a number between 1 to 10 except 2.
Yeah, I would like to go with 1.
1. Okay. Toastmaster Prerak, what is one childhood dream you had that still inspires you today? What is one childhood dream you had that still inspires you today? For Toastmaster Prerak.
Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh, for this lovely topic. Actually, it somehow helps me to reiterate my dreams that I had and that I have to accomplish. Now, one childhood dream that I had was, as I said in my a few minutes back, also I used to love a car. I used to love cars a lot. So that was a childhood dream. I wanted to explore more cars. I wanted to experience more cars, and I want to own a bunch of them. So I used to be very enthusiastic whenever there was a new car launch, or whenever I got to know about some different foreign companies, some luxury cars or something like that. So that was, you know it always made me feel like a kid in the candy store whenever I used to come across some new models or some new features in a car. So that was something that I dreamt about a lot when I was a kid, and it still inspires me because even though right now I'm not in the field of cars in any way, but it motivates me to, you know it motivates me to work in that direction. Maybe there are nowadays there are a lot of scope in YouTube and Instagram, and you can make videos and blogs about it. So there are a lot of ways to go about it, and I hope I am tenacious enough to pursue my childhood dream. And yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh, for again reminding me of my childhood dream. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prerak, for sharing such a wonderful dream. And I think everybody has that dream of having a car or something, at least their own private transport. So it's great. Okay, so moving to Toastmaster Nisha. Okay, Toastmaster Nisha, select a number between 1 to 10, except 1 and 2.
Number 5.
Number 5. Toastmaster Nisha, who was your biggest influence growing up, and what impact did they have on you? Who was your biggest influence growing up, and what impact did they have on you? Toastmaster Nisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Well, the biggest influence that I had growing up, apart from my dad has been like, one of the biggest influence in my life. I've seen him hustling. I've seen him like being so happy when things were like a bit glim. uh, he's just been like this source of positivity and motivation in my life. I don't think I've ever thought of anybody else as like as influential enough to impact my life as much as my dad has. um yeah, there was just so much to learn, just by looking at him, by emulating what he does and how he is as a person. I think most of the characteristics I have today has come from him. And I think one of the most important thing that he taught me is to always be open for change, open for new experiences, and open to learn different things from different situations. So that growth mindset has completely come in from my dad, and I would say he's been the biggest impact that I have in my life. Although there are certain things I may not like about him or whatever, but overall as a person, he's a hug. He's the hug personified, and I love him. And I think he has impacted my life in such a beautiful way. And also the fact that he has always taught me to think of myself as sufficient enough to I mean, I don't, if I have to make a decision, I don't look back at like 1000 people. He's taught me I am good enough to and I'm confident enough to take decisions in my life, and I will be, whatever I choose, I will be right, and it will be the best for me and for my future. So I think all these qualities, I would just say it was my dad, and I wish I would have learned more from him. But whatever I could, I think yes, it has been quite impactful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nisha. I think, of course, parents play a very, very primary role in influencing our life. With being in more advisory role, they always guide us in wherever we want. Okay, so moving to next one, Toastmaster Tariq. Okay, select a number between 1 to 10, except 1, 2, and 5.
1 to
Toastmaster Tariq.
10.
10, okay. Toastmaster Tariq, how can adults learn from the innocence and curiosity of children? How can adults learn from the innocence and curiosity of children? Toastmaster Tariq.
Thank you for the wonderful table topic, Toastmaster Mitesh. One of the greatest teachers in life can be a child. As adults, we often get caught up in routines, responsibilities, forgetting the simple joys and curiosity that children embody every day. Kids remind us to stay present, to notice the beauty in a butterfly, the joy of jumping in a puddle, or the excitement of learning something new. They show us how to approach the world with an open mind and asking why without the fear of judgment. Children also model resilience. When they fall, they get back up, dust themselves off, and try again, unbothered by the idea of failure. And that is something we, as adults, can truly learn from them. And perhaps most importantly, children teaches us to love without limits. They forgive easily, love deeply, and live passionately. So let's take a page from their book. Let's ask more questions, take more risk, and find joy in the little things. Children are not just our future, they are our teachers today. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq, and I completely relate with your response that, of course, as a child, we are more open to the life. I mean, we had that innocence as well as we had that curiosity of about different things. But right now, of course, we are busy with a lot of other our own life problems. So, of course, in childhood, we had that much of privilege. Okay, so moving to next one, Toastmaster Aman. Okay, Toastmaster Aman, please select a number between 1 to 10, except 1, 2, 5, and 10.
4.
4. Toastmaster Aman, if you could relive a day from your childhood, which day would it be and why? If you could relive a day from your childhood, which day would it be and why? Toastmaster Aman.
I would like to ask the audience, as a child, what is that particular day of the year we are waiting for very curiously? We are counting days that that particular day is coming. Can anyone from the audience guess it?
Birthday?
Yeah, exactly. So if I was given a choice to relive a particular day from my childhood, it would be my birthday. As a child, when you go to school, you have to wear a uniform, but on the day of birthday, you do not have any uniform. You don't have to attend periods, and you also get an assistant to distribute toffees, and you can roam around whole school. When you get back at home, you have your parents waiting for you. They have special gifts from you. You get a lot of gifts from your relatives. And that day, everything is going perfect. And then at the end of the day, you have a huge birthday party planned. And in that birthday party, you don't have to do anything. Everything is planned by your parents, your relatives. So I think if anyone could go back in time, and would have to live their past days, I think it's a very wise choice to relive your birthdays. I remember I wanted to get a bicycle, and I had to wait till my birthday to get that particular bicycle. If I wanted a laptop, I had to wait till my birthday, and I could get a laptop. And every teacher, everyone would treat me so specially, even my classmates, teachers, and even if I'm going on bus, everyone could identify it's Aman's birthday today because I was not wearing uniform. So everyone would greet me, everyone would wish me. So in a way, I would feel like a king of this world on that particular day. I wish I could have more birthdays in my school time. Back to the table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aman. I think that was wonderful, and you really reminded me of my own birthday memories from childhood. And I still remember the school time, of course, as we do not have to wear the uniform and usual uniforms, and we had to we would get the chance to wear whatever we want on the same day, and we would get the special attention from everyone, from teachers, from friends, and from our classmates. So it wasn't they were able to recognize us as well, that today we have our birthdays as well, so we don't have to remind anyone like today, or maybe put up a reminder that okay, it's his birthday. Everybody will get recognized that okay, he is wearing something different, that means it is his birthday. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aman. Okay, so now moving to Toastmaster Priyank. uh, Toastmaster Priyank, please select a number between 1 to 10, except 1, 2, 5, 10, 4. Yeah, other than these numbers. Toastmaster Priyank. You are.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible now.
Yes, 8.
8. Okay, Toastmaster Priyank, if you could create a perfect environment for a child's growth, what would it look like? If you could create a perfect environment for a child's growth, what would it look like? Toastmaster Priyank. It's different, but yeah. Okay. I hope you understood.
Thank you. Thank you for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've understood. Thank you for the wonderful question, Toastmaster Mitesh, and it is actually really thought provoking and meaningful to discuss something like this. So for an ideal child growth, I believe from my perspective, I would the upbringing, the intelligence, from a very early age, getting involved into the extra curricular activities, sports, try to put them in, so that they can think, they can learn how to think on their feet from a very early age, because that is something that can help for a very long period of time. How to use the brain, how to be very quick thinker. So for me personally, because I personally emphasize on those particular things, that would be something I would focus on. And apart from that, the values and the teachings, of course, that is given, that should be coming along. So yeah, I think sports is something, an extracurricular. Like, I would definitely ask them to join Toastmasters in a very early age. So yeah, thank you. Over to you, Toastmasters Mitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyank, and I completely agree with you on this. I think, of course, as in today's education system, if we can talk about, children are not encouraged to participate and become more independent in their own, to follow their own interest. So, of course, I think this will definitely help them to engage into different activities, different skills, and it will help them to become more independent and grow by themselves. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Priyank. Okay, the last is Toastmaster Tejal, our Toastmaster of the day. So select a number between 1 to 10, except the selected numbers. I hope you.
Any number that you choose for me.
Okay, okay. Okay, if I have to choose your number, um, just a minute. Okay. Number 6. Is it fine? Oh,
Very
yeah.
much.
Okay. So what advice, Toastmaster Tejal, what advice would you give to children about facing challenges and fears?
Okay. I would just repeat the question. What advice would I
Yeah.
give to children
What?
while
What?
facing challenges and
Yeah.
fear?
Toastmaster Tejal. Yes.
Wow. Indeed, a very good question, Toastmaster Mitesh. And definitely these days, with so much of competition and everyone want to be number one, or everyone want to be excelled in whatever that they do, has gotten so much into the habit of people, that even if they do not score the top marks, or even if they are second or third in the ranking system, in spite of scoring above 90%, 95%, the kids are not happy. Okay. The advice from my side, which I would like to give the children, is enjoy whatever you're doing. May it be the sports, may it be the studies, or may it be the extracurricular activities. Enjoy the journey, make the best of that situation, try and do things by understanding about it in detail, rather than focusing on what the outcome could be. Just by somebody securing 95% or 99% doesn't mean that only he or she would have better opportunities. There are enough and more examples of people who were not number one, who were school or college dropouts, but have still done very well in their career and life, because they believed in the journey, they believed in giving their best, they believed in being tenacious, okay, rather than focusing on what would be the final outcome. So my advice would be to the children: do not get bogged down with what the challenges are. Just keep continuing, keep trying, try till you succeed, and the final results will be good. So that's my time. Over to you, Toastmaster Mitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal, and I think it was I think it was a wonderful advice. I would say, of course, even today the children are encouraged to run behind the scores, but instead of that, they should always encourage to trust the process. They should encourage to for more participation into the process and not the outcome every time. So it's a great advice. Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. Okay, next is Toastmaster Sanket. Okay, Toastmaster Sanket, select a number between 1 to 10, except the selected numbers. Or should I select a number for you if you want?
Nitesh, please go ahead and select a number for me.
Okay. Toastmaster Sanket, your number is 7. Okay, so Toastmaster Sanket, how would you describe the importance of play and creativity for children today? How would you describe the importance of play and creativity for children today? Toastmaster Sanket.
Thank you very much, Nitesh, for this very interesting topic.
If you can just switch on your camera, so
I,
everyone.
I apologize. My webcam
Okay. Yeah,
isn't
no
working.
issues then. Yeah.
So today I would not be able to share my video. Is that fine? Is that okay?
It is okay.
All
No
right.
issue.
Thank you. There's a saying that says, "Oh, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy," something on those lines. And children innately are creative, and they would like to explore things. If you have observed a child, they whenever they see new things, they'll try to play with it. That's the inherent nature of children. Play as a group would help them understand teamwork, because once you grow up and you work out and you go out in a real world, you have to deal with different people. Different people, you'll have to handle their tantrums, you'll have to cajole someone, you'll have to bear someone's, you'll have to work with other people, and that's what play teaches them. Play also teaches them to strategize, think for long term. Play also makes them feel very emotions that life prepares them for. For example, if you are behind in a game with no hopes of winning, and suddenly out of nowhere you come and win, they will experience the bliss. And if you lose from a winning position, they'll feel the disappointment, and hopefully they learn from it. And with all this, they become more tenacious. they have a different outlook towards life, and curiosity is inherent in the kids. And what they do is, excuse me, sorry, uh, I'm sorry, this is all for me today. Sorry, I can go.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sankit. And it was wonderful response from your side. And of course, as you said, the teamwork and everything. When inherently children have that ability to of the play and creativity, so of course it will definitely help them to nurture better. Okay, the last is Toastmaster Aditya. He wants to appear for a table topic. Okay, so now only one number is left, which is number 9. So I will just give you the question. Toastmaster Aditya, your question is, what is one childhood memory that makes you smile every time you think of it? What is one childhood memory that makes you smile every time you think of it? Toastmaster Aditya.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mitesh. Now that really makes me think. So because when it comes to childhood, I'm usually a little blindsided. I don't usually remember a lot of things easily. But I think it would be related to studies, I would say. A very boring thing to say, but I think I was pretty good at studying, or in general, just maintaining discipline, being focused while I was a child, and up until like high school, uh, from starting since the beginning of childhood. But that's what has happened. As we grow, the competition increases. During the school time, we think, okay, no, we're scoring marks. So now when I remember, I'm preparing for entrance exams now. So when I remember that time, I just recall and cherish the memories of mine. I was a pretty good student back then, and now the tables have turned. So yeah, that's something which I could remember all of a sudden. All right. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, and I definitely agree with you on this. Of course, when I look at my academic report cards or from my school, I still smile and I look back at like what kind of I was as a student as well, and what kind of stress I had, But actually, even if today I think about it, it's not that it was not a very big problem, but at that time, of course, it was for me. So, of course, academic report cards are actually a point of concern for all the students. Okay, so I think we should wind up the table topic session for today, and I think we had an overwhelming response in the table topic session today because I think almost all the participants participated. So congratulations. And now I'd like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Tejal. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mitesh. And what wonderful table topics that we had today. And you've encouraged most of the participants to come up and participate in it. And indeed, we had lots of thought-provoking questions. Thank you so much. With this, let's move on to the next section, which is evaluation. Evaluation is a key part of the growth, helping us improve and enhance every journey that we undertake. No speech or meeting is complete without evaluations. So, with that, let's move on to the final and very important segment for today's meeting, the general evaluation. And I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Tariq to share his evaluation report on today's meeting. So, Toastmaster Tariq, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejal. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to start with a quote. Success doesn't come to those who give up at the first sign of a struggle. It belongs to those who show tenacity, pushing forward despite of obstacles. Let your tenacity be the force that drives you, reminding you that every challenge you face is just another step on the path of your goals. Keep going, stay resilient, and let your determination light the way.
With this, I'll start with today's general evaluation section of the meeting. So for the benefit of everyone, I am the general evaluator and I conduct the evaluation portion of our meeting. I'll be calling on a team to assist me with giving feedback to our speakers, and I will also evaluate the entire meeting as well at the end. First, we'll start with the speech evaluation. And for the speech evaluation, we have the first evaluator for evaluating the speech. First evaluator is evaluator Toastmaster Mitu, who would be evaluating the speech for Toastmaster Sanjeev, right? So I'll call upon Toastmaster Mitu. Toastmaster Mitu, over to you for the evaluation.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq. Can I please see the timer cards? Thank
Hello,
you,
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Devang.
Thank you.
Like
The
a
cards
kid
are
in
visible.
candy. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
can I
I'm
start
sorry.
my speech now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, like a kid in the candy store, I'm so excited to give my first evaluation. Ladies and gentlemen, what an enthusiastic and energetic speech by Toastmaster Sanjeev. I also saw some messages congratulating him for the same by our members. First, telling what Toastmaster Sanjeev excelled at. He had a powerful opening with a very famous dialogue from a popular movie, which I think most of the audience could relate to. Second, he also engaged the audience at the beginning of the speech to involve them and grab their attention by asking them a question. He made good use of hand gestures. For example, when saying the words feeling deeply, he brought both his hands towards the chest region. And while talking about two different options, both his hands swayed to the left and to the right to represent that. He also had the smile on throughout, which showed that he is comfortable with the audience. Now, coming to certain areas where Toastmaster Sanjeev could improve upon the clarity of speech with specific reference to the usage of sir and sure, which is like in the words construction, participation, perception. Your knowledge on science is commendable. Yet, Sanjeev could be mindful of too much scientific data to sustain the interest of the audience because there are different kinds of people in the audience and some may not be interested in so much scientific details. Third, while the hand gestures were great, there could have been less use of full body movement like moving and forwards and backwards every few seconds. Lastly, one good thing I noticed in Toastmaster Sanjeev's speech was that he managed to include a brief use of the prop, which was a paper, trying to enhance the speech and keeping the audience attention focused. To sum up, I feel that the speech was quite aligned with the message, who will cry when you die, and he also reinforced it before closing his speech. Feedback is the breakfast of the champions, we say. Therefore, going forward, keeping a tenacious approach, I think that working on correct pronunciations and creating the content, being aware of the audience, could make his speech more effective. Thank you and wishing you all the best, Sanjeev. Over to Toastmaster Tariq.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitu, for the wonderful evaluation. And indeed, I agree to all of your points. If I were to suggest few things to the speaker of the day, is when you start any speech, the first 30 seconds is where you need to set the context. And when you set the context, it should be appropriate for all the type of audience, along with all the age group. Some people would not be that technical, some people would be technical, but then when you pass the message, it should be for all of the audience. So that's just the suggestion from my side. Continuing with the evaluation, I would like to call upon evaluator 2, Toastmaster Deepak, for evaluating speaker 2, Toastmaster Priya. Toastmaster Deepak, over to you for the evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq. Greek philosopher Plutarch once said that our mind is not a vessel for filling, but it is the wood which needs igniting. And it is the mentors in our life who provide the spark to ignite that wood. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, dear guest, and my tenacious speaker, Toastmaster Priya. The highlight of the speech for me was the passion that you displayed when you were speaking on this topic. I think the topic got you excited just like a kid in a candy store. You started with a theatrical performance and immediately pulled everyone with that hook. I had to immediately Google who Lata Padam was. Throughout the speech, you displayed a great smile. You used hand gestures at proper places in your speech. You made a great use of the virtual stage and you continue to maintain eye contact with the camera till the end, which I'm sure is not a easy thing to do in a virtual stage. The one thing that I especially liked about your speech script was that you used a lot of action words like ripples, embodiment, and you also used certain dry humor. Legless man who teaches running. Overall, it was a great script. You took us through all the mentors in your life and how they helped you in various sphere of your life. Now coming to a few points of improvement. The purpose of your speech was to share your personal experience as a protege. Although you listed your mentors, I would have liked to hear some specific personal examples of how those mentors helped you. For example, how did Vikrant sir help you in a specific corporate environment? Or how did Susie teacher help you imbibe the never give up attitude? The second point, smaller point, was that your camera was not at eye level. So you had to continuously bend down and look at us while maintaining the eye contact. Maybe you can bring it to eye level next time. Overall, it was a great speech delivered with great passion, superb non-verbals, and a great script. Adding a few more specific and personal examples would take it up to next level. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. Indeed, a great evaluation. I think you covered all of the points that is required for the evaluation. If I were to suggest few things, content and the message. Toastmaster Priya, your content was excellent. The message that you passed to the audience was very well received. Delivery and engagement. So you should try a little bit more local variety, body language, audience connection. So that would become the speech a little bit more engaging. But nonetheless, your speech was excellent, and I wish you all the best for the best prepared speeches contest as well. So thank you. Thank you, the evaluator Toastmaster Deepak as well. I think you covered all of the points which is required for the evaluation. All right, we'll move ahead with the meeting with the tag team report, and I would like to call upon. We'll start with the tag team with the first role player, Toastmaster Viresh, who is a grammarian, to share his grammarian report.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Tariq, for the opportunity. So I think everyone was really good, starting from Toastmaster of the Day, TMOD, to prepared speeches, table topics. Everyone used proper English as well. and even few mentions I would like to give to PM Priya as well for using the words create ripples, creating ripples, and I think as mentioned by evaluator as well. And I think a few more usage of the word of the day for by everyone and idiom of the day as well. And additionally, I would like to mention some of the good words which were used during speeches were cutaneous, then amazing. One of the good idiom was beauty in a butterfly, blindsided words, then tables have turned. All these things, all these words made these speeches really come out really well. So this was an overall evaluation from from today's meeting as well. So over to you, Toastmaster Tariq.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Viresh. We'll move ahead with the R counter report. I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Margaret for sharing the R counter report with us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq Sheth. Here I go with my counter report. Our president, Tariq Sheth, used 0 or crutch words. At the Toastmaster Tejal also, there is 0 count of us and crutch words. And our Toastmaster of the day, Ms. Tejal, has a total of 5, which includes 1 R number and 4 numbers of and. And Toastmaster Viresh, a total number of 13, which includes 4 numbers of and 4 numbers of and, including 5 numbers of a sound. Toastmaster Satish Sarathi, total number of 5, which includes 3 numbers of a and 2 numbers of long pauses. Shall I include co-host Toastmaster Nisha's count also?
Yeah, please, you can.
There is a total of 13 numbers, which includes 3 numbers of and, 5 numbers of and 5 numbers of are. And our guest, Toastmaster Aman Jindal, total number of 2 arms, and Toastmaster Prerak, lavishly used number of hours. I lost count on it. 5 times. And but 3 numbers each, which counts total of more than 10. Then our general evaluator, Tariq Sheth, 0 number. Speech evaluators, Toastmaster Meetu Mohanty and Deepak Shetty, 0. And our Toastmaster Mitesh used a lot of times and so a total becomes more than 10 times. And tabletop speakers, Priyank, total number of 6, including 4 numbers of and 2 numbers of long pauses. Master Tejal, total number of 4, including 2 numbers of and the word and twice. Toastmaster Aditya, total number of 7, which includes but, like, etc. 3 times and the sound 4 times. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Margaret, for the detailed report on our counter. And I know I have been playing our counter role as well earlier, and it's a difficult role to play because you need to be very cautious start to end of the meeting. So thank you, Toastmaster Margaret, for the same. I would like to call upon timer Toastmaster Devang for sharing the timing report. Over to you, Toastmaster Devang.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq. So I'd like to start with our speakers. First was Toastmaster Satish. Brilliant topic, I would say. He spoke for 7 minutes and 26 seconds. 26 seconds above our time limit. Next, we go for Toastmaster Priya. Her topic was ripple effect of inspiring change. Wonderful topic also, I must say. She went for exact of 7 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 seconds above our time mentioned. Sir, should I add the table topics also? General evaluator?
Yeah, you can mention about if everybody qualifies for the poll for the contest for the table topics. And I think for the prepared speeches, both of the prepared speaker is beyond the allowed limit of the speeches, right? And that includes the grace period as well, 30 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they were actually behind the grace period. Only Toastmaster Priya was, at exact 7 minutes and 30
Then
seconds.
both are qualified for the polls. Then. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can proceed ahead with the table topic timings.
Yes, thank you. The first table topic was Toastmaster Satish. The speech went for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Next was Toastmaster Predak, 1 minute and 46 seconds. Then we have Toastmaster Nisha, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Then was Toastmaster Tariq, our general evaluator, who went for 1 minute and 27 seconds. Then was Toastmaster Aman, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Toastmaster Priyank, 1 minute and 31 seconds. Then we have Toastmaster Tejal, our Toastmaster of the day, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Then we have Toastmaster Sanket, 1 minute, 38 seconds. And lastly, Toastmaster Aditya, 50 seconds. I was behind our minimum time allotted.
Toastmaster Devang, would you like to mention about the timings for the evaluators as well?
Yes. There were 2 evaluators, Toastmaster Meetu, for Sanjeev, Toastmaster Sanjeev. It was about the evaluation about 2 minutes and 48 seconds was good timing. Then our second evaluator, Toastmaster Deepak, for Toastmaster Priya, the evaluation was for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. So that was all.
Thank you to timer Toastmaster Devang. It was indeed a detailed report, and thank you for tracking the time for all of us. We'll start with the general evaluation now. And before I start with the general evaluation, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Aman, who was evaluating the evaluator. So over to you, Toastmaster Aman, for evaluating the evaluator, please. Toastmaster Aman, if you are speaking, you are on mute.
Hello.
Yep, go ahead, please.
Hello. So, Toastmaster Meetu delivered her first evaluation, but listening to her evaluation, it never felt like this is the first evaluation she is delivering. The evaluation was as per the Toastmasters international standards. It followed CRC approach. The Toastmaster was able to look at the minute details, be it the hand gesture, be it voice enunciation, be it voice modulation, be it change of pitch. She was able to grasp minute details from the speaker, and she was able to paint the whole evaluation as a story, as a picture to the audience. following the CRC approach. Having said that, there are little bit much things we could have done to make our evaluation better. It seemed like since it is your first evaluation, you were a little bit nervous, and this is pretty much normal since you are doing it for the first time. But if you will be taking this role again and again, you will get very much comfortable with the stage, and this comes with the time. You could have mentioned some things like you said that the speaker was moving continuously here and there, but you could have i- in added the point that speaker could have moved forward when they want to emphasize something, they could have moved backward. So in a way we could have included the points that how the stage movement should be done. And the speaker was standing, since speaker was standing, and I think he was the only one in the whole meeting who took that pain of standing and setting up the camera, although the camera setup could have been done better, but it's very difficult to do an online setup of camera and stand and deliver the speech. And I think it was a very good evaluation, as well as the speech was also on point, since both the speakers and the evaluator had done justice to their job. Just few tips that if we are starting a speech with something in our local language, since we are able to connect with local language very well, make sure that we convert that particular phrase into English so that it's understandable to all of us. Some of us might not be able to understand English, and maybe we could have worked a little bit on the camera setup. But all in all, Toastmaster Mitu, you did a great job in your first evaluation, and I'm honestly very impressed by the first evaluation. My first evaluation would have not been at that level. And big round of applause for you.
Big round of
Thank
applause for Toastmaster Neetu. Okay, poll master, please note that we would be having the poll for Toastmaster Aman as well for the evaluation. Okay. We'll start with our next segment for the general evaluator, and everyone, there is a poll link as well for the best speakers and role players on the Zoom chat as well as on WhatsApp. So please exercise your voting rights. Let's start with the general evaluation now. So we started meeting on time. I think with a joint meeting, and we were preparing from past 2 to 3 days, so that was fantastic. Everybody was coordinating with everyone, so that was good. We already had the prepared speeches and the evaluators as well, who was already scheduled for the same. Opening a sergeant at arms, fantastic, all positive vibes. The meeting organized and start on time. Agenda of the meeting was clear to all the attendees. A timely start and well-prepared agenda helps to set a professional tone. So kudos to everyone playing this role. I don't have any areas to improve in this particular setup. Everything was fantastic, on time. Everyone was energetic to start with the meeting. Going to meeting flow and structure, I think meeting flow was very positive. We had the theme, which is also upbeat and trending for the occasion that we are going to have on 14th of November. The pace of the meeting was excellent. It was not too fast. It was not too slow as well. The transition between the speeches, the transition between the evaluations, and the transition between the table topics were smooth. The format also was balanced, and this was one of the feedback that I think we all worked upon when I think few meetings back we were having a feedback that it should be the connection between the Toastmaster of the day team as well as the table topic master. So I think that was very well received. I see that effect now in our meetings as well. Moving to the speeches and content. Starting with the starting with the Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Tejal did a fantastic job on selecting the topic, refining the topics, making sure that the audience is engaged, understanding that the audience is also going to participate in the discussion, in the suggestions, etc. So that was fantastic. I think you did a fantastic job in selecting the topic and also making sure that everybody is invited to speak, everybody is getting the opportunity to speak as well. So that was excellent. I think you should continue to do this, taking new topics, Toastmaster of the day role as well. Fantastic. Kudos to you. Moving on to the next one about the speeches and the content. So we had two prepared speeches. I think evaluator has covered everything on the speeches, right? That we had. If I were to suggest few things on the prepared speeches as well as on the evaluation, let's start with the prepared speeches. Speech should be structured and organized. That's the main criteria of the speech. We are using CRC method, but we are not actually explicitly mentioned that this is my commendation, this is my recommendation, and this is my conclusion of the speech. The body of the speech, conclusion of the speech, introduction of the speech, these all are the aspects of any speech which a speaker gives, and also the aspect of the evaluator where they are evaluating the speech. Okay. The purpose of the speech, clarity of the speech, explanation of the project, and whether the speaker justified the project objective for that particular level is also very important while you are doing the evaluation. Delivery and engagement. So that's point number 3 for any evaluation and for any of the speech. Vocal variety, body language, and audience connection. These are the 3 main topics which will connect with your delivery and engagement. Number 4, language and choice of word. Evaluator should explicitly mention if the speaker has used the word of the day or idiom of the day. That would actually motivate people to use those things and put it in their impromptu as well as the prepared speeches. Another one is the pace and the timing. The time management, the evaluator should actually mention that you are too close to the time. You should actually cut down certain things. You should do a conclusion in certain ways to save the time, and also on the pace as well. Use of the visual aids, because I didn't see any visual aids as part of the speech. But I think as we grow as a speaker, when you use the aids, visual aids, or any of the other things, right, for your particular speech, that would actually elevate your speech from one to a different level. And also the overall impact. If there is a message, Toastmaster Priya had a message, Toastmaster Deepak had a message, the other prepared speaker was also having a message. That message should be called out as an evaluator. It could be an emotional appeal, it could be a statistics, it could be a memorability, it could be a growth opportunity. Anything and everything which is very specific should be called out as part of the speech or as a part of the evaluation. Also, in the CRC method, we have the areas of strength. When you have an objective to be delivered, you should be having the area of strength clearly mentioned for any of the evaluation. So that's my take on the speeches as well as on the evaluation. And I think as we grow with the role, as we take more role, as we take more speeches, this will be coming within, right? So it's not that we don't have it, but we'll grow as part of our journey to the Toastmasters. Moving to the table topic master. So table topic master Mitesh did a fantastic job selecting all the topics, and also as Toastmaster Mitesh's forte, he ensures that everybody participates. No matter what, everybody participates. So that's a fantastic one, Toastmaster Mitesh, and kudos to you as well. Because that's why we are here. We are meeting in the Sunday afternoon to break the ice and to improve our public speaking and leadership role. So kudos to you as well. Moving to the tag team player, I think everyone did a fantastic job. But if I were to suggest few things while you are playing any role, timer, grammarian, and R counter, these 3 are important roles to be played. And I would suggest whoever is playing this role should share their screen and display the overall counting of, say, R's, filler words. Grammarian should actually mention how many times the word of the day and the idiom of the day has been mentioned as part of the speeches, as part of the communication and the conversation. Timer should actually display how much time that a person has taken, a speaker has taken, evaluator has taken, table topic master has taken. And when we have those things on the screen, I think that will set the context. And because when you speak for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it will be forgotten, will not be able to remember each and every time or each and every word or whoever has used the word, right? So that's my take while you play any of the role. Please ensure that you have a Toastmaster recommended sheet for the evaluation. You have every resources that you need for the evaluation and for playing your role. And when you are called upon for the publishing the report, you should be able to display that on your screen, because then it will put the things into context. Otherwise, it will just speech. That's my personal suggestion for that. Moving on to the evaluator and speeches, I think we covered that. Table topic masters also we covered that. One of the suggestions that I was having is we had a spinning wheel last time, right? So instead of asking people to choose a number, which I think is old-fashioned to me, we can just have a variety of have a spinning wheel, and then you spin the wheel and you will get a table topic, right? That would add a little bit more excitement and uncertainty in our table topic session as well. Overall, it was a fantastic meeting, but before we call it a day, I would like to call upon our listener, because I'm very much interested in the listener role. I would like to call upon our listener, Toastmaster, listener of the day,
Toastmaster Satish.
Toastmaster Satish. Toastmaster Satish, would you like to start with your listener of the day session, please?
Yes, thank you very much, General Evaluator. I would like to know from Timer Devang, how much time do I have? As per the plan, it is 10 minutes. I'm aware of it. But looking into the time we have spent so far, if you can guide me something on that, I'll restrict myself within that time limit.
You can use 7 minutes, Toastmaster Satish.
We have 6 minutes right now, according to my watch. I'm sorry.
6 minutes lag, you mean to say?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Fine. So I'll complete in 5 to 6 minutes time only. So before I start my actual play of role, I would like to give few instructions. I'm going to ask questions, and to ensure participation from everyone, I would encourage you to use either a physical hand or a virtual hand, and I'll pick up you to respond. So here I start. And question number 1. Noble, the gentleman Noble, invented one explosive. What was the name of that explosive? And I can see 2 physical hand, 2 virtual hands. So let me choose. Okay, Avad Kishore. Yes, Avad.
Yeah. So dynamite is the first
Oh,
invention.
dynamite is yes. Let me choose Nisha. Nisha, some other name for dynamite. Okay, you are on mute, Master Nisha.
Hi, I said I had dynamite in mind.
Perfectly all right. I also saw raise hand from Priya. Priya, your answer, please.
Dynamite it is. That was the
Okay,
only-
let me specify the question. Name of the molecule. Name of the molecule. Okay. Toastmaster Margaret.
Atom bomb.
No.
No.
Grammarian Viresh.
Nitro something, nitro.
Okay, so now I understand why the evaluator said that when you have a background of science, why to choose general words. Still, I would like someone to get the right answer. So Avad is over, Nisha is over, Priya is over, Margaret is no, Priya is not over. Priya, what do you?
Same.
Okay. So the right answer has come on the chat, and the right answer is actually nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin is the right answer. And we are all aware of what is Aishwarya Rai famous for, but probably we were not aware of who is her teacher famous for. So, who was her teacher rather? So, who was the teacher of or mentor of Aishwarya Rai? Raise your hand, and I'm sure multiple hands would be raised up. 1, 2. I can see 2 hands, 3 hands. So let me give chance to Tejal Shah.
Teacher Lata Surendran.
No, you didn't get it right. Me too.
Teachers Lata Padam.
Perfect. Great. Toastmaster Priya delivered her speech, and she mentioned about her teacher / mentor. Who was the name of this teacher? What is the name of Priya's teacher in a school? I think yes.
Teacher
So okay. This time also Tejal. Yes, Tejal. I have no choice but to pick you up.
Teacher Rosie.
No, not Rosie. So let me share the right answer. Susie.
Susie. Susie,
Yes,
sorry. Yeah, yeah.
teacher's name was Susie, and now it's a not test of history. It's because it was topic over here. When was Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru born? With the year, I want to know. Not full answer. So Priya, Nisha, two hands up. So let me let me choose Nisha.
14th November 1889 or 1887?
Prerak, as she is not very much sure about the year. Prerak, what do you? You're on mute, Prerak.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was saying 14 November 1889.
1889 is the right answer. We move forward. We are all aware of the uh, when in India this Children's Day is celebrated, but what about the Children's Day celebration across the world? When was it started? This is the question. When was it started? I can see two hands so far, three hands, four hands going up. So let me give chance to grammarian Vishesh. Viresh Dhruv, yes.
1857.
1857, yes. And in continuation of the same question, in the memory of which gentleman this is celebrated across the globe?
Can't remember the name.
Make an attempt. Okay, let me give clue. His name starts with doctor. Uh, okay, let me give another clue. His name starts with the letter C in English.
Christopher, something.
Clevin.
Chris.
Okay.
Dr. Clevin.
Not really. As yeah.
Charles?
So the name was Dr. Charles Leonard, and the name of the place was Chelsea, US. Okay.
Chelsea.
Great. And all of us have different interests. We have a car lover over here. Except that person, I would like all others who know the answer to raise the hands up, please. We have a car lover here in the group. So I can see good number of hands. I want to choose someone who has not raised his hands up. Okay, Mitesh, what do you?
Yeah, it's Toastmaster Prerak.
Oh, perfect. Perfectly
you.
all right. And one of the Toastmaster attending this session has a very huge impact of his father. So, except that Toastmaster, I would like to know from others who is that Toastmaster who has a very high influence of his father.
I know.
Yes, I can see number of hands. I can see. I will choose Prabhakar this time.
Nisha, Toastmaster Nisha.
Toastmaster Nisha, perfectly all right. Now the question, which is probably out of syllabus, but very much relevant with the topic, and that this is Children's Day a gadgeted holiday? Out of syllabus
No.
question, but as
No.
Tejal Shah has prepared the topic, she raised her hand. So I would not like to give her chance, but to Margaret. Margaret, over to you.
No. It is
No,
not.
perfectly all right. It is not a gadgeted holiday. And I think I am about to complete my 5-minute quota. Am I, Toastmaster Devang?
Yes, actually. It's
Okay, thank
okay.
you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the
Thank
day.
you. Thank you.
Evaluator. Sorry.
It was an excellent session, Toastmasters Satish. And we at Mumbai Speakers Toastmasters Club also, we are planning to do the listener of the day from past at least 5 sessions, but we didn't get an opportunity. And this is the right time that you started, and it will motivate us as well to start with the listener of the day session. So thank you very much. With
Go
this,
ahead.
I would like to call upon presiding officer of Enunciators Toastmaster Club. Is that Toastmaster Priya or Toastmaster Mitu? Who would take it over?
Yes, that will be me.
You can, right? Toastmaster Priya. Okay, please take it over. And I think the polls are also ready. Toastmaster Mitesh, if you can pass the poll results to Toastmaster Priya, I think that would be great.
Yeah, just for the benefit of everyone, Mitesh has already posted, someone has posted that so far we have got 9 responses. If others can also do the participation in poll, that will be great.
There are 20 participants, so
Now,
we have received 11 responses so far. So the remaining participants are requested to vote for the speakers and role players of today's meeting.
Okay. Toastmaster Priya, over to you.
Thank you. Can you spotlight me, Zoom Master? Before we are about to conclude our meeting, I would like everyone to please come for a group picture for a memory together. And we'll go into the gallery mode. And I'd request everybody who is not on camera to kindly come on camera. And we can go into the gallery mode, and our photographer and grammarian, our photographer, Toastmaster Satish Sarthi, can please capture the moments of this meeting.
sure. So give your best smile, please. And I'm not going to capture your photographs. Actually, I'm going to capture the sweet memories of this joint meeting. So smile, please. 1, 2, 3. And I have captured the memories. Thank you.
Thank you. In the word of, in words of Ken Blanchard, none of us are better than all of us together. And what collaboration can actually do is it can bring out the best in each one of us because we are in the journey learning from one another. Now you might think that why is it that we organized a joint meeting right now? Obviously, quite a few months ago, we were endeavoring to have one joint meeting between Mumbai Speakers Community Club and enunciators. That didn't quite happen because of time mismatch. But now we are here in the moment. And some of you might think it happened because we had lesser role plays because of the division contest happening. That could have been one of the reasons, but not the central reason. The central one is that we enunciators is a new club. We are just in our 15th meeting. Whereas another club, that is Mumbai Speakers Club, is already 173 meetings old. Obviously, to collaborate with a mature club, there is a lot to learn for any new club. And yes, we have had some best practices picked up from here, which I would definitely want to apply with going forward in our club. I must say that this collaboration today has been a very fruitful one. And I must really give a huge round of applause, all of us should, for our participation together as members of two clubs coming together. The time we have chosen for ourselves, enunciators, is 10:30 in the morning and yours is 11. It doesn't take any time, much effort for us to match the time. And I think we should meet quite often when both the clubs will get to know each other's members better. Maybe, you never know, we could have a joint meeting, which is offline joint meeting in the coming months. And we would have more participation, more footfall in one particular venue. So if we are actually looking at the power of collaboration, I think having a joint meeting with one or two clubs is exactly what we had been doing when I joined Toastmasters in my second term during the pandemic. We used to do this quite often. Okay, with that, we come to the conclusion of our meeting, and see, we are still on time. We have time with us. And may I please request Toastmaster Mitesh to share the results with me, or shall I pass it on over to you to make the announcement?
Yeah, I'm sharing the results on the chat.
Yeah, you can, right? All right. So over to Toastmaster Mitesh for announcing the winners of this meeting.
Okay. No, I thought I will share with you. Okay, it's fine. Or
Mitesh, we are not able to hear you clearly.
hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are, but voice is a little bit low.
Okay. So am I audible now?
Yeah, continue. I think we are.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the winners of today's meeting. Okay. So first category is those best prepared speaker. And we have two prepared speakers for today's meeting, Toastmaster Priya and Toastmaster Sanjay. So if anyone would like to guess who could win, uh, or should I declare?
Toastmaster Priya.
Priya,
Yeah,
Toastmaster Priya.
yes, Toastmaster Priya is the best prepared speaker for today's meeting. Congratulations, Toastmaster Priya. Okay, so the next category is best tag role player. Okay, so anyone would like to guess? We have three: Toastmaster Devang, Toastmaster Viresh, and Toastmaster Margaret. Who would like to?
Toastmaster Viresh.
Mr. Viresh.
Okay. So as per the polls, the best tag role player is Toastmaster Devang, the timer of today's meeting. Congratulations, Toastmaster Devang, for uh being the best tag role player. Okay. So the next category is best table topic speaker for today's meeting. So there are too many, but finally that's why I was asking everyone please vote so that we can come on the majority. So okay, so now as per the best table topic speaker is uh Toastmaster Tariq. Toastmaster Tariq is the best table topic speaker for today's meeting. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tariq. Okay, the next category is best speech evaluator. There are three: Toastmaster Mitu, Toastmaster Deepak, and Toastmaster Aman. Okay, would anyone like to guess?
Toastmaster Mitu.
Yeah, it's correct. Toastmaster Mitu is the best speech evaluator for today's meeting. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mitu. Okay, so the last category is best of big three. Okay, so it's Toastmaster Tejal as TMOD, and I'm as a table topic master, and Toastmaster Tariq as general evaluator. So would anyone like to guess?
Toastmaster Tejal.
Yes, has to be the TMOD.
Yeah, it's true. Toastmaster Tejal is the best of big three for today's meeting. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tejal. And it was your first time and you really nailed it as a Toastmaster of the day. Congratulations. Okay, so this is all the winners of today's meeting, and the certificates will be distributed accordingly as per the clubs. I hope. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think you should hand it over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Tejal, for the
Toastmaster of the
conclusion.
day, Toastmaster Tejal. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mitesh. And congratulations to all the winners. One of the greatest lesson that we can learn from children is to never give up. Keep trying until you succeed. And as Toastmasters, we can embrace this spirit throughout our journey, practicing and persevering until we achieve our goal. This commitment to continuous effort has the power to transform our lives. We've had evaluations today, and I'm confident that we'll embrace the feedback and the areas of improvement with a positive outlook and work with tenacity towards enhancing our skills. One of the famous quote of Pandit Nehru on children is, "Children are like buds in the garden and should be carefully and lovingly nurtured, as they are the future of the nation and citizens for tomorrow." So I wish everyone a happy Children's Day, and may the child within you shine through and help shape a bright future. All the best to you towards your Toastmaster journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Tejal. And with this, I would adjourn the meeting and we'll conclude the meeting. Thank you, everyone, for joining the meeting. And we look forward for everyone to have more joint meetings such like this, right? It was truly an enriching experience for all of us. So thank you and have a nice day ahead. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank
everyone.
you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.